Here's my great uncle John Ace Drummond and his P-47, the Raid Hot Mama. Today we are traveling inland to a small hamlet, the exact spot where my uncle crash landed in the summer of 1944.
Hello. So how many y'all have here?
They've erected a small museum in honor of John, the hero of their town. And every year they gather to celebrate him and all the American and Allied forces who came there to France to liberate them.
We will see it.
They planted a tree at the crash site. An American oak.
Yeah.
It's big tree now.
Was that some
Beautiful. Yeah, I have that there. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Look at
I
John.
have to.
Very cool.
What a wonderful, wonderful memorial slash
Very story of this particular pilot.
That's so great.
Well, that's when old Curran and Jenkins came in, and he says, boy, the roads are full. I mean, they're running. And we just jumped at 9 or 10 ME-109s, and they ran from us. And Curran shot 2 down, and Jenkins shot 1 down. And they came in and buzzed down. We 8 hours lunch out on the table going up. And they did their victory road, you know, when you come in, when you kill one, you do a roll for each one. He did 2 rolls. Said the roads are full of it, Jared. Man, and that was when the colonel had already told me to go take a lead, and I was dressed in my pinks and green. Somebody said, I'd like to get in that. So we'll go out, tell them to go out there and load up these planes. And I said, load up with frag bombs, and we'll go over. I'll give you some action. These 2 guys said, they were rookies. They hadn't had any action. And I guess we were cocky a little bit. We didn't mind. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the war too much. And we went over, and when we went in on some of the troops' places, it must have been a little too hot. They went one way, and I went the other.
So can you tell me where we're headed now? Where are we going?
to the monument,
To the monument.
the special monument.
They had this monument where the plane crashed, so they moved it here.
Uh-huh. John Drummond Street.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Ils ont déjà enlevé celle qu'on avait mis la semaine dernière.
Mm-hmm.
C'est bien.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna go? Okay. Does it go at the foot? On here?
Yeah.
Right here?
Nail down.
Right there?
And I went up and down the line trying to shoot. Every time I could feel the bullets hitting underneath my plane. I was just right on the ground. The last 2 things I shot was a recon car, and the last thing I shot was a motorcycle dispatch rider going down the road with the dust piling behind me. And of course, when you burp that gun, you know, it just covers everything else. And then when I pulled up, you pull your stick back to go up, it just, no pain. And I hollered, red 3, baby. Red 3 is a leader.
As we traveled down the country roads that looked virtually unchanged from 1944, I can imagine German troops scattering here and there. As we got closer, I could tell they were zeroing in on it. We had arrived at the field where my uncle was shot down.
He's somewhere here. Ah, bah si. Là, ça y est, j'ai du mal à le trouver.
So incredibly, I'm walking through the field where my Uncle John was shot down in 1944. This is the actual farm area. This is the actual town. So we come up this way. This looks like a private farm. And we're getting close here with our town dignitaries here. All these people pay tribute to John every year. Here we go to the field. Okay.
All right, Mike.
Look at here. So right here we're saying this, they're saying, the French are saying that the German 88s were right here along this tree line. So if John crashes right here, he pokes his head through there, that's the spot. That's the actual spot. Wow.
70 years old. The tree is lot of tree partout, lot of tree. This is the problem for the American army because it's complicated to traverse to. This is complicated.
I bet. So you're saying that over here was maybe a German position?
Yes.
I hollered, red 3, baby. Red 3 is a leader. I grabbed my chute and I said, pop. My chute opened just enough to slow me down and I popped on the ground.
In 1996, the people of the town planted this American oak right here to commemorate the spot where John Ace Drummond crash landed into this field. The Raid Hot Mama, boom, right here.
See, I was right in the middle of the troops and they would have bump in the air. I mean, if I'd have been in the air long enough, they'd have shot me in the air. My plane was burning right next to me. Shells were going off. Hedgerows were right there and I was trying to get to it. Of course, I got to the hedgerow, crawling on my belly. And there was a hole, must have been about 6 inches. Probably like a muskrat hole, something I tried to climb in it. I tried to crawl in it and tried to bore my whole head at it. And those hedgerows were just thick bushes that would keep the cattle inside or anything. It was been there for probably centuries. I took my hands and were pushing and I got through maybe just about in there you were, out there. A German, little young kid, probably 17. And I had my hands out in front and then I saw all of them running. There were a bunch of them running down that path. Oh, I guess I had 10 or 15 of them around me. By that time, the little boy, he put his rifle up to shoot me. I guess that's what he's going to do. He was probably still excited. He probably figured he was supposed to kill me. And that sergeant knocked him flat on his back. But that saved my life. And all of them wanted to put a pistol on me, stick me with a pistol. And it didn't dawn on me then. It dawned on me later. I had my dress clothes on. I was going to London. See, they thought they had a general, probably a big guy who would come over here dressed like a Hollywood creature, except a general or something. And I guess that's why they probably saved me too.
One night, 44. 44. This
There
tree
was the
is
trees
here.
were
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Huh. The same trees my dad looked at is still here.
Uncle John survived that day and is captured by the Germans. They sent him north, and he spent the remainder of the war in Stalag Luft 1, liberated by the Russians in 1945.
And this is his propeller.
Yep.
Yes.
It was a great honor to be there with Bob, to represent the family, and to celebrate with people of the town who honor Uncle John Ace Drummond, an American hero.